Good afternoon, everyone. I hope your Saturday is going well. Today we get to play Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It came out on Thursday, but there was a lot of stormy weather on Thursday, and so did not want to have to risk dealing with power surges. So here we are on Saturday, a little abnormal, but hopefully it'll be good. I am very excited for this game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity was phenomenal. Amazing, 10 out of 10. Excellent story, even if it wasn't canon, and excellent gameplay, etc., etc. Excited to see what they do with this. So we're going to go for at least 2 hours, hopefully. All depends on when my friend is free, because we're going to do some recording today, and hopefully it'll be good. So yeah, going to play on normal difficulty, because I have no desire to push myself right now, and we'll see. Also, this is casually a test to see if the capture card I have is the reason that we keep having stuttery streams. So I'm going to keep an eye on the frame rate to see if we drop frames. And if so, then it's likely because of the capture card and not my computer at this point. Because I've done a lot of changes. It's always run stable on PC games. It has not run stable on Switch 2 games. So we are going to see, and hopefully it all works out. Anyway, let's begin. I set up a bunch of, my brother kindly set up a bunch of sound padding in here, but I still am hearing a strong echo, and so we'll see how that affects things when I'm recording later. There are a couple other places that I need to do temporary stuff, and so we'll see if that helps a great deal. There we go. The game is just very quiet right now, if it is hard to hear. Bold of a Korok to use a torch.
There you are, Rauru. I've searched all over. How many times do I have to remind you? You are the only king that Hyrule has.
Forgive me, Sonia. I heard a disturbance in the forest.
I can't conceive how. The shades here should be sealed. What? Oh dear.
Where am I?
We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
You've clearly had quite a day today. Would you be willing to tell us what happened?
Intriguing. So you, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, and your loyal attendant were investigating deep beneath the castle's grounds. There, you discovered murals illustrating the ancient days of your kingdom. And a horrifying man bound by magic. This man's awakening caused the earth beneath your feet to crumble. You then lost consciousness amidst the chaos, and found yourself here with us.
You know, classic story.
I can't say it's an easy tale to accept. Yet you do bear that secret stone. Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
This stone?
Come, let's leave such topics for later. Zelda, dear, why don't we take a look around to see if you recognize anything?
All right.
There we go.
Let us first make for Hyrule Castle.
Ooh, buttery
Plateau
smooth.
it rests upon
Buttery
should give you a
smooth.
fine
I
lay
don't know
of
if that
the land.
manifests on Switch. Speaking of, let me... No, okay, so the color correction might need to be a little higher even. It's really washed out compared to what I'm seeing. Let's see.
How strange. This scenery should
Turn
be
the
new to
contrast
me.
down a little bit.
Yet it feels so oddly familiar.
Then let us press on. Perhaps you'll see something you
Ooh,
recognize.
brightness not that far down.
What's that
Okay.
over there?
Let's go
A
with that.
shrine meant
It
to
should
see
be
all
okay.
the shades in this area. Although that one is
Shade is an interesting concept.
Shades?
Foul spirits that plague Hyrule's lands. Sonia and I have been traversing the kingdom to banish them.
We were returning from one such journey when we found you. Now come. We've soldiers just ahead.
The colors on their hair, though, 10 out of 10.
Welcome back, Your Majesties. And who is that with you?
We can explain everything once we're back at the castle. For now, simply know that she's a friend.
As you wish, Queen Sonia. In that case, let us be off.
Stand back.
Nice.
Quite a gathering.
What are they?
They're shades. But if they're appearing even here, then...
Yeah.
The light, Zelda! Use its power! Quickly, just as you did a moment ago.
The power of light?
At least she's a little smarter than Luke Skywalker and doesn't point the light sword in her face. Charming.
Apologies, Zelda. But could you lend us your aid? We must free these soldiers of the Shade's grasp.
Charming that the sword that would be one-handed for Raru is currently two-handed for Zelda.
There's something sinister about all of this. But I must try and fight.
I'll help as well.
Nice. Good. Okay. The slight homing on that second combo is pretty nice. It's still dodge, which is good.
Amplified by the Zonai treasure in your possession, yes. Your secret stone. As for the light itself, it seems my theory about you was correct, Zelda.
We're just slaughtering the evil shades and turning them into pose. So we're gonna mark on the map. Kino. Probably just a hard K.
That appears to be the last of them. Raru and I can take things from here.
Your Majesty!
Worry not. The shades here are gone, and we'll see they remain as such.
Really cool that they're giving these shrines an actual function, rather than just being trials for the hero.
Across sky and earth, light shall prevail over evil.
Holy light, smile upon our people forevermore.
Sacred power. Incredible. You must be exhausted after all that.
Not nearly as much as in days past. Now that I have Sonia's assistance, the power of the shrines can hold for much longer than before. Truth be told, she aids me more than she knows.
Wholesome.
In any case, the shades in the area should be contained. Now then, Zelda. Shall we make our way to the castle?
Please.
It is quite jarring to go from the 60 frames per second combat to 30 frames per second.
The others have gone
cutscenes.
ahead to secure our route to the castle. I
But-
suggest we join them when we're able.
As far as I'm aware, that's a constraint in the engine used for the game rather than the hardware proper. So, you know, maybe one day.
To think that the very king and queen of Hyrule would be traveling around purifying evil.
I wouldn't have it any other way. To protect one's kingdom is the greatest pride a ruler could ask for.
That, and a welcome escape from his duties at the castle.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Look there. Hyrule Castle lies just ahead.
Wait a second. Is this the Great Plateau? So that's Hyrule Castle? And we're at the Great Plateau, birthplace of our kingdom. All my studies have spoken of precisely this. Then, that must mean this really is the past. Hyrule. When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Good stuff.
Oh, this one's just as eye-catching as the last. But I don't know, maybe blue's more your kind of color.
Please, all this fussing really isn't necessary.
Nonsense, my lady. You're Her Majesty's royal kin, and what's royalty without the garments to match it?
If you insist. Well then, how about this?
I think it's wonderful.
Linalia. On.
Now forget all that talk about going home. I vote you stay right here for the rest of forever.
You know I can't do that.
Oh, and today's your first time meeting Lady Minoru, yes? Nobody else has the brains that she does. Uh-huh. If anyone will have answers, it's her.
Thank you, Linalia. Just what is this? My word, it moves almost as if it's actually alive.
Is this your first time seeing a construct? You've not graced my study in quite a while, Rauru. And is this the girl?
As you may know, she seeks a means of returning to her own time. Minoru, could you lend her your wisdom?
Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name is Zelda. As I hear, I'm a very distant descendant. It's an honor to meet you, my lady.
Call me Minoru, please. And the honor is all mine, Zelda. Now to the matter at hand. Can you tell me exactly what happened to you?
Yes, I'd be glad to.
No need to hide your interest. Take a closer look, if you'd like.
In the time I'm from, we do make use of machinery. Though I must say, this construct is different in so many ways. Would you mind if I made a record of this?
Please, go ahead.
Oh.
And what's that?
It's called a puripad. A friend of mine made it for me. It's capable of creating vivid depictions of any landscape or object you wish to chronicle. And it used to do even more than that, before I found myself here in this era.
Would you be willing to let me examine it? It may prove useful in my studies.
Of course. I have so many questions I'd like to ask about your construct as well.
I knew this would happen.
Can you explain how it works exactly? What empowers it to move like that?
You see, constructs...
I like that there are so many cutscenes. Age of Calamity was very anime coded in a lot of ways, and I feel like it didn't have enough like day-to-day stuff. I mean, they were in the middle of like preparing for the war.
As Zelda and Minoru discussed construct technology, the two quickly realized they had a great deal in common. Minoru also took a keen interest in Zelda's puripad and offered to do her best to restore some of its built-in functionality.
But it's cool that they're giving time for that in this game to have a little bit of slice of life before they actually get to the war.
Alas, Minoru was at a loss when it came to returning Zelda to her own era. She did, however, share her knowledge of draconification, a forbidden act by which a secret stone transforms a person into an eternal dragon at the cost of their heart and mind. Aware that making such a sacrifice would not remedy her situation, Zelda found herself unsure of how to proceed. But after a few words of encouragement from Rauru, she decided to speak with Sonia to learn more about the Queen's ability to manipulate time. So, Lady Zelda, are you getting used to life here at the castle?
Oh yes, each day has been more wonderful than the last. I've already learned a great many things from King Rauru and Queen Sonia, of course. But nothing compares to Minoru's incredible research. To think I would find myself riding atop a construct.
Well, I'm glad one of us was happy about it. Ever since you arrived, it's just been one eventful day after the next. Remember when His Majesty snuck off from his duties and we were foolish enough to join him?
It wasn't long until Queen Sonia found us. And she certainly wasn't happy when she did.
We love the threatening smile.
Now, after you, my lady.
That is what we call an envoy mask.
envoy.
Yes. Each depicts one of the sacred beasts that guard our kingdom. Divine protectors we Hylians have worshipped since long ago. When the Zora, the Rito, and now the Gorons forged their pacts with Hyrule, we presented their leaders with one of those masks, proof of our alliance and the trust we bear for one another.
Such
Sacred
big rocky hands.
beasts. Even at this early stage, it's clear that Hyrule is on good terms with the other leaders. Though, what of the Gerudo?
What indeed? To be honest, we had hoped to join hands with them as well. But their desert tribes have begun to encroach on neighboring lands, in search of more fertile territory to call home. In times past, there was no shortage of Gerudo voices seeking cooperation with the continent at large. But those voices have grown far weaker of late.
Toe rings. Ugh.
And I expect them to stay as such, given the Gerudo's current chieftain, the only male born to their tribe in the past 100 years. Now then, it's time for your training. Rauru mentioned he'll be joining us as well. Show him your best, Zelda.
I will.
Okay, so not everything is voiced. But, I'll be your first opponent today. I'm sure this fight will be a real thrill if it's against you.
Of course.
I'm here as well, Zelda. Why don't you show my husband what great strides you've made of late? Hey, I think we can Python a lot in frickin' Hades too. I'm probably not going to read the bottom left dialogue. Because I'm likely going to be focusing on actually, but it's likely there. Okay, unique skills. Hold R and hit Y, X, A, or B. Unique skills are powerful attacks exclusive to each character. Hitting a powerful enemy with one will make them vulnerable. After using a unique skill, you need to wait a bit before you can use another. A gauge will be displayed showing how long you have to wait. Hitting enemies with regular or strong attacks will fill the gauge more quickly. So this is like the Purapad abilities from Age of Calamity. Dangerous attacks. When a powerful enemy is about to unleash a dangerous attack, it will glow with a red aura. Use unique skills or other special actions corresponding to the type of attack to interrupt. Okay, so again, like the That's pretty cool. You would seem to be grasping the fundamentals, Zelda. Would you like to review them with a rematch? No, we'll probably be okay. What strength! Victory may be yours, but the pleasure was all mine. I must say, Zelda, I'm proud to see you putting everything you've learned to such good use.
Yes.
Assuming you were brought to this era by the secret stone amplifying your power over time, then you may be able to find a way home by furthering your understanding of that very power. I almost forgot. I have something for you. A special ration. A travel ration prepared by a culinary construct. Use it to recover hearts. I love that it's a tin of Spam. You display the special actions menu by hitting right on the D-pad. Use special action or special rations to restore health. Okay, so I'm guessing that is just to open up and give like a UI for these. Also, I'm supposed to use a ration first. A fine bout, but I wonder, will you be able to fight through the rest of my army? We'll see if I can read them. If I'm in the middle of fighting, I'm not going to worry about it, but... Okay, that's pretty good. Thank you for collecting all of those enemies for me, you know. What impressive strength, my lady. I clearly still have a long way to go. Blue Nightshade. All your training seems to be paying off, Zelda. Do try to keep it up, yes? Just checking. They do hide things in these levels sometimes. Like Koroks. Oof. This small seed was given by a Korok. It has a distinct smell. Gather a bunch of them and it might just come in handy. Okay, good to know. Hey, it's Kino. Apologies, but this is as far as you go. Special actions with the arcing icon can shoot down enemies that attack from the air. Thank you for recharging my ability.
If I may.
That should do rather nicely. Or perhaps you'd like to train here a little longer? I've lost, but I hope you'll honor me with another battle sometime. Excellent blade work, Zelda. It's time we see if you're truly ready to face me.
What?
What? But I'm not sure I can win a fight against you, Your Majesty.
Of course.
You'll never know unless you try. And Rory, do be sure to give this your all. Do not stay your blade on my account, Zelda. They want me to flurry rush that instead. Bold of them if my timing is precise enough to flurry rush on command.
Ready?
Fine.
She's gotten even stronger than I expected. I'll have to stay on my guard. We're off to a fine start, Zelda. Now let's show them the true depths of our power.
Yes.
I'm ready, Queen Sonia. Sync Strikes. Press L when your sync gauge and a nearby allies are full. Sync Strike is a powerful attack performed by two characters working together. Different character combinations will provide different kinds of sync strikes. Fighting near an ally will gradually fill the character's sync gauge. You can fill the gauge more quickly by performing actions such as interrupting a dangerous attack or executing a switch attack.
We shall seize victory.
Let's not hold back.
Performing a sync strike with Sonia will temporarily increase your attack and defense, and greatly reduce the cooldown time for unique skills. Press A to perform a finisher. Do that first.
I'll not yield.
Ready? Prepare yourself.
Good stuff. That was quite a productive bout, Zelda. How would you feel about sparring again? No, I think we're good. We do get to see their faces. Cool. Agreston.
Do you mind if we join you? We could use the practice.
The chillest sounding Goron I've ever heard.
My Goron brothers, I hope you're ready to have a bit of fun today.
Sounds kind of like Pandaren monks in World of Warcraft.
With my aid. Yes.
This is a fine chance to practice fighting as a team. Now, you'll let me take over from here. Controlling Rauru, founding king of Hyrule who wields the power of light. Armed with Ultra Hand and a Zonite Spear, the Zonite warrior brings his full might and majesty to bear in the battle. This will be good. Good wide swing.
A simple enough matter.
So it looks like the sync gauge is full. Can I not hit L to do that with Zelda? So he's saying I should swap back to that.
Is that all? Simple enough matter.
Taken both of them down, have you? Then it would seem my time has finally come. impressive as ever, King Rauru. Just as you were when we used to fight each other in earnest. The two of you were once rivals. Indeed we were. It was only through years of struggle that we forged the trust we share today.
I endure.
That's that. Guess so.
We'll show them.
Oh, my follow-up series was not what it was.
Meet your end.
Nice.
Simple enough, Maverick.
Pretty good. Seems you cracked this old boulder after all. And with that, our training session is complete. Nicely fought, Zelda. I hope you've come away with a better sense of what's required in battle.
Yes.
I have, yes. Thank you for all the assistance. Hooray, rupees. Good stuff. Found one Korok seed.
Zelda. Zelda.
King Rauru, thank you for all of your help today.
What's this all of a sudden?
For years, I never knew my own strength. How to use this power, that is. Were my mother still alive, I'm sure I would have learned it from her. Of course, many others were there in her stead, though I never found my answers. But now, discovering the truth here like this, I'm so happy. I hope to be just like you and Queen Sonia one day, protecting my people, giving them a reason to live.
In that case, there's only one thing to do. Find a way to return you to your own era. So you can become the protector your kingdom needs.
Yes.
And whenever you need us, Sonia and I will be here. Our time spent with you, as brief as it's been, has already meant the world to us. Come. We should be getting home.
Nice. I've added some new features to your Pad, Zelda, as well as a wealth of information about this era. Its original functions are somewhat limited here, but it should still serve you well during your time with them.
Good.
I can also show you the status of each region, so be sure to use it to your advantage. I must say, it's a remarkable little device, if only I had the chance to speak with its creator. Zelda, Princess of Hyrule, a Hyrulean princess from the distant future. She hones her powers over time and light in search of a way home while working tirelessly to aid her kingdom's ancient founders. Rauru, King of Hyrule. First King of Hyrule and one of the last surviving Zonai. He wields the power of light and a secret stone born by his people when they descended from the heavens long ago. Advancing the campaign, use the Hyrule map to choose your next destination, complete quests, and participate in battles to advance the story. So, what is this terrain map then? Presumably, because this looks like the Gerudo Desert, and then up here looks kind of like this would be the freaking Rito Village, and then there's the river, lake, whatever, in the Hebra Mountains, and then Great Forest, Elden Volcano, This, I think, is Zora's domain. This is where friggin' Varuta sits at the end of Mount Lanayru. Neclida, so just a very weird choice for a terrain map. And like, Perrin Woods looks so cramped down there. Anyway, learning the blade. Lady Zelda appears to be a bit anxious about training with the Blade of Light. I'd like to offer her some things to help calm her nerves and fill her with the strength she needs to gain mastery over this new weapon. It's Lenalia's journal. So we get to fight against Lenalia, you say? After delivering the necessary materials to complete a quest, you'll learn bonuses such as upgrades for your characters or additional services you used. Or not, so this is just an upgrade.
This power for the good of all.
All it took was a nice meal to help Lady Zelda grow more comfortable with her training. When someone complimented on her blade work, she smiled and mentioned she was simply following the example of a knight and friend from her own time. Yay, more combos. Contributing to Hyrule. Complete quests in Hyrule's various regions to contribute to their ongoing development. Raising your contribution level in a region will earn you an assortment of rewards. Cool. Completing quests and battles will add new destinations to the Hyrule map. Press R to locate the next quest, right stick, to locate the next story-related destination on the map. Characters may voice assorted thoughts and desires as the story progresses. To view these incidental musings, check the aside quests items on the Hyrule map screen. That's delightful, calling them aside quests rather than just side quests. Aside quests grant rewards for carrying out tasks specific to each character. When all the tasks for a specific aside quest have been accomplished, will be marked as complete and a new one will be generated. So you want to complete 2 quests, you want to perform special attacks as Raru. Okay, so they're more like just general, they're like little quests, little missions, whatever. Soldier King Raru, assigned to mandatory training, is worried he's too inexperienced to be in such a key leadership role, so he intends to slay a powerful monster in order to boost his confidence. Perhaps we can help him accomplish this act of bravery.
A fine
With
showing.
proof of the monster's defeat in hand, the soldier returned home satisfied and mentioned how helpful he found the items that I provided. I only hope this gives him the belief he needs to run the training sessions effectively. So we are Lenalia, you say. We are the aide who is then going around and helping everyone like a legend. Okay, so that's probably just, dojo. We don't have flint and wood. Lady Zelda receives some advice from the Gorons. If she wants to grow stronger, she'll have to train until her entire body is sore. She now plans to do exactly that, so I need to prepare a healthy meal that will restore her strength once the training session is complete.
Wonderful.
Lady Zelda enjoyed the meal I prepared, as well as a brief rest after her training session. While the ordeal may not have made her as strong as a Goron, nothing pleases me more than seeing her grow more vibrant and powerful with each new endeavor she undertakes. Cool. Again, happy to have more attacks. We got Hylian Shroom. Okay, so these happen over time. Cool. Cool. Are you ready, Zelda? Then let us be off.
As Zelda busied herself with life in this new era, Minoru invited the princess on a survey of the depths, a gargantuan space beneath Hyrule that contained strange facilities, constructs, and relics from the Zonai who had once thrived on the surface. With the Zonai gone and their advanced civilization lost from the depths, the vast subterranean land had become rife with dangerous creatures.
Please
and
tell me we're gonna
shades,
fight a Frox.
which hindered Minoru's investigations at every turn. Concerned for Zelda's safety, Raru offered to join the 2 explorers as they ventured deep beneath Hyrule's surface. But unknown perils awaited them in the perpetual darkness.
Tips. The information found here will undoubtedly prove useful in times to come. Knowledge is key in the quest to safeguard Hyrule's future. It's a fun way to go down to the depths. Nice. Delightful.
All this space was hidden underground?
Zelda, do try to mind your step. Dangerous creatures reside here. as do abandoned constructs lost to time.
Right.
The lands beneath Hyrule's surface are home to innumerable sites of sacred power. Sites which our ancestors used to shield themselves as they forged a path through the impervious dark. They would surely prove useful for you and Rauru as well. Your powers of light might grow even stronger. Not far from here is a facility where I've been collecting constructs and such for my research. I haven't dared explore the darkness beyond, however. There's only so much I can do alone. Without help, that is. But finally, we have the perfect chance to further our knowledge. Come. We can use the workshop ahead to make ready for our journey.
That's the facility you mentioned using for your research, yes? I'm excited to see what it's like.
I primarily use it
Lighting
as
is
a storage area
pretty
for
sick.
relics that I lack the space for in my study.
Zonai relics? I can't believe I'll actually get to see them for myself.
You two are getting along even better than I expected.
I enjoy so far these little interim bits
That's your workshop, Minoru?
because it gives
Indeed
it's
it
just a
is.
little different
Let's
from
use it to
both
get
the main
ourselves
game and
prepared
Tears
for
of the
the
Kingdom. So it's a
investigation
nice. It feels very different to explore this way rather than with the Tears of the Kingdom UI and everything. So it's kind of cool.
There's no telling what dangers may lie before us, which is precisely what these Zonai devices are for.
I mean, it would be so cool if the depth was like a kind of mini roguelike mode for this game. You go on expeditions and get rewards as you just go further and further. That'd be pretty cool. I see you're ready. Come, let's be on our way. I wonder what we'll find down here. Ruins, huh? I can scarcely believe something this substantial is hiding just beneath our noses. Monsters? You're in the depths. Be on your guard, everyone. You can select and assign Zonai devices while the special actions menu is displayed. Zonai devices. Flame emitters are Zonai devices that shoot fire directly ahead. They can set enemies ablaze and burn away foliage. Using Zonai devices will deplete your energy gauge. When your energy gauge is depleted, its color will change from green to red and will begin to recharge automatically. Recharge it instantly, use a battery. So, I guess it's B to use the flame emitter.
Well then.
And you can drop it too, that's nice.
Let's try this.
Okay.
Well then.
Glad we can't burn our allies. Nice. Oh, a glowing spirit orb often found when purifying shades. Gather enough of them and perhaps they can be put to good use.
What?
Constructs? They must be guarding the ruins. Yes, and they clearly view us as intruders. This does complicate matters. Yeah, no joke.
This should do it. Prepare yourself. Hard-won victory.
It doesn't seem like this door is going to open. We won't be able to get inside from here. Then there's only one thing to do. Scout the area for another means of entry. Controlling Minoru, the elder sister of Hyrule's king, Minoru possesses both the power of spirit and unparalleled knowledge of the ancient Zonai. She battles with elegance by summoning constructs and using auto-builds to instantly combine Zonai devices. Nice. Oh, that's fun. Just the dash is sitting on a wheel. Big fan, big fan.
I have you. Take this.
Okay, that's convenient. There were all those enemies behind us, man. "17 bomb flowers." Nice. And it auto uses the battery if you get up. Okay, so we came from that direction, presumably. We are going to go after all those enemies. Why can't I see the enemies? They pop up?
I have you.
Trees themselves? But you can just chop down trees for wood. Question.
It's over.
Steel. Cool. We actually get to, you know, participate in building these on our weapons that we just callously abscond with from constructs and such in Tears of the Kingdom. Okay.
Of course.
More sentinels. Will you be able to handle this, Zelda? I believe so, yes. Especially after my training exercise. Nice. We like the charging forward. So is switching out kind of like a different variation of Flurry Weapon? Or if you're about to get hit, you switch out with a combo attack in?
Simple enough,
Let's see if I
Oh,
can.
that's not what I wanted. That's okay.
Fire. I have you. It's over.
Time bomb is a device for a timed explosion. When it detonates, everything in its radius is caught in the blast. These Zonai devices can be thrown to cause a large explosion. Once thrown, the bomb will explode after a certain amount of time. Also detonate immediately upon hitting a powerful enemy. Thank you. Okay, so you get to pick your combination of abilities. That's cool. You seem to go stronger with each passing day, Zelda. As for that entrance, big crack in the wall here. Our boy. The real question
What?
if we move up and play as Zelda, can we shoot its eye? Guess not.
Victory is assured.
Its body is covered in minerals. Could we truly defeat such an enemy? Yeah! We love this promise to jump off. Big steppy.
I'll not yield.
Okay, so it's not just hitting it with the arrow.
Yet begun.
Okay, so I didn't equip the time bomb as Zelda.
Must take aim.
Minaru.
The end has come.
If only the rockets actually flew up in Tears of the Kingdom.
Take this. It's over. It's over. Down with you.
Nice. And some flint. That collapsed wall should provide just the entrance we've been looking for, we've been searching for. Shall we? Nice. And the map expands. I sense a sacred power emanating from within. Perhaps we should investigate. Yes, it would be good to learn more about this place however possible. Okay, blocked off. A stone talus. If we're not careful, it can easily damage the ruins.
Take this.
We must stop it before that happens.
Raru.
Of course.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And the shield actions, presumably bombs. Hopefully.
If I can help. It's over. Take this. No surrender. I have you.
Just the jump on prompt, but we should be able to. Yeah.
Take this. Now be gone.
Nice.
My challenge overcome.
Your genius clearly extends to the battlefield as well.
Raru.
Power indeed flows from this point, but we'll have to defeat these constructs if we wish to investigate. What a strange sensation. It's almost as if the light is surging toward the room. Minaru spoke before of sights in the depths, housing immense sacred power. Must be one of them.
Useful tool.
I'm with you. A show of might.
Nice. The sights of sacred power at Zelda with Mario and Link's spells have a shorter cooldown time.
Zelda.
Understood.
Strange. This power seems to be resonating with my own.
Power.
The marking is lit up. Lights seemed to materialize the moment we arrived as well. I've never seen anything like it. Hey, look, 3 locks on the door. 3 emblems on the door, but only one that's illuminated. Is this where we get to separate people? A clue to how we can get inside, perhaps. Let's search for more sites of sacred power. Yeah. Yeah. You go over there. I mean, yeah, let's have a team-up attack with the 2 of you over there while Zelda can take care of things here. Let's hope that there's not a 999 limit on pose, and we're going to keep getting them at this rate. Kidding about having a lower cooldown. That is very fast. Sure, sure. What's my arm?
Prepare yourself! Hard-won victory!
Another emblem lit. They appear to something to respond to our powers of light socket. Incredible, this technology is still functioning, so many years of inactivity.
As you wish.
It's over!
It's odd, isn't it? These conflicts don't hesitate to hack you, even though you're both zoned. As ordered by their creators, I would think. Clearly wanting to keep people active.
Flows through me. Now then. A simple enough matter.
That should be the final emblem illuminated. Let us return to the door at once.
All right,
Zelda!
understood.
And it appears the seal could only be broken by those who wield the power of light. Even our Zonai ancestors would have been limited by such a restriction. Just what were they hiding?
I will fall! Prepare yourself! A hard-won victory!
Set up camp, you say? You set up a new camp. Your special rations batteries have been replenished.
Wow, that was refreshing.
Okay. Fun. Good mechanic to have.
Minoru!
With pleasure.
I tell you!
Grand pose are still grand. it appears that when your allies are not being directed, your ability to fight things is still reduced, like in the first game. They are struggling against those few constructs back here. Just, you know, standing around, occasionally swinging their weapons. Hey. Is that another manner of construct? Right when we had almost reached our destination as well. We'll have to deal with it if we're to delve any deeper into these ruins.
Take this!
This construct looks particularly powerful, and I'm sure we can handle it if we keep our wits together.
Show of might.
Fun. Okay. Well. If I had to guess, I believe we were placed here to keep watch over the passage further within. Meaning whatever it's meant to be protecting must lie just ahead.
In support.
Oh yeah, I have special attacks too.
I have you!
What? No, the conflict has been taken over by shades. So they don't require a living host? No matter what, we'll still fight our way through. Forgive me as I add a couple of words sometimes. I must say, it's quite a problem that shades are able to seize control of something so large. Yes, this would be a difficult fight had I chosen to come here alone. I was right to ask you both along.
Over here. Must take aim.
Missed.
Zelda.
Okay, so it's not a vertical one. And we...
Very well then.
That wasn't it. Okay, so it is horizontal, it just needs to be on the ground. Nice. Good stuff. Ooh, look at that screen tear.
Yes.
We should have no trouble making our way inside now. I only pray we don't regret what we find.
Well then. Just what we were hoping to find.
Hey, this looks like that place from the beginning.
Minoru.
On we go.
What is this place?
Again with the toe rings.
Stay away.
Look here. A construct? But I've never seen one like this before.
Please, Minoru. We mustn't disturb it. You saw them. The firm warning, and the collapsed seal at the entrance. It stands to reason that this chamber was once locked away by a powerful magic. What slumbers here might very well be forbidden technology. Tools of the Zonai's demise.
Yes, perhaps you're right. Though, if that's really true, then we're obliged to study it from every angle.
It's better to know than to leave things to chance. Research it however you like. I simply ask that you not activate it.
I understand. Zelda, from this point on... Resealing the chamber should take priority for now. Would you care to assist me, Rauru?
With pleasure.
Good stuff. Glad that they bumped Zelda's level up. Type of steel that can be used to enhance weapons. Okay. And a bunch of stuff. I like stuff. Doing trophies in this game too. Good to know. Minoru, sister to the King of Hyrule. Maru's elder sister and an expert on the Zonai. She is often found researching constructs and other technological wonders in her study. She possesses a secret stone and a unique ability to separate her spirit from her body. New information has been added to the map. Okay, so here's the depth, presumably. And the construct telling us where to go. Device dispensers. Put in a certain number of Zonai materials to obtain a specific Zonai device from the dispenser. To obtain a device, you will unlock a new special action. Frost emitter. A Zonai device that blasts frigid air directly ahead. It can be used to freeze incoming enemies in their tracks. These Zonai devices blast frigid air directly ahead to freeze enemies. Their effects are amplified when used near water. Hitting an enemy with ice attacks can cause it to freeze. Frozen enemies cannot move easily and will also take major damage when struck by a large impact, such as a time bomb explosion. Okay. So it seems like each character has two unique abilities, and then you can have combinations of other Zonai devices. So, since we can use rations from like the pause menu, I don't
This should
think
do nicely.
we need to have rations on the same binding. I guess let's try to be
Quite
consistent
exciting.
and have bombs on the bottom and elements on the right.
I can't wait to test this.
Okay. Challenges are battles that can be attempted independently of the main story, using the level up characters, practice moves, collect materials, and rupees, and further flesh out the game world and story. What we're looking forward to. We should have both the flint and the wood for this. His
Magnificent.
Majesty was able to use the signal fires to send precise commands to his soldiers, who left the training much improved. As for me, I'm simply glad I was able to help, even just a little. Again, we love expanded special attack. Sending off, Lady Minoru plans to dispatch soldiers across the continent to gather materials for her research, but before we send them off, we'll need to make sure that they have adequate provisions for their journey.
It seems I've
The
grown
soldiers happily
stronger.
accepted the revisions and bravely set off on their journey. I only pray they all return safely so that Lady Minoru's research can continue bearing fruit. Okay. We need carrots. Lady Minoru conferred with His Majesty, and the two of them decided that we should employ a blacksmith to enhance and repair everyone's weapons. In light of that, she's asked that we gather the materials needed to build the requisite facility.
Excellent
With the
work.
materials we supplied, the blacksmith was ready in no time. I don't quite know what we needed Zonite and construct parts for, but it all makes sense now. Lady Minoru has built us a smithing construct. The weapons research base. Enhance weapons with Zonite steel to make them grow more powerful, or sell off any unwanted Zonite steel in exchange for rupees. Okay, so it looks like, because in the first game, you would have, you would get weapons that you could then swap between. And I didn't like that, if I'm being honest. And so it seems like in this game, instead, you will upgrade the same weapon. Maybe they'll have different ones that you unlock, but so far it seems... Sure. So as a slot, but I don't know what that means. Cool. Cool. For a one-time bomb into a Prox's mouth. Twist my arm. Okay, so let's go do at least one of these. Maybe both, depending on... We've only got about half an hour. So... Lady Minoru is hoping to fully outfit her workshop in the depths to continue her research as soon as possible. Fortunately, the place is filled with shades of dangerous creatures barring her progress. We may want to provide some things to help her protect herself in case she needs it. Probably another heart.
This should prove useful
Lady
in
Minoru
battle.
mentioned that a few shades ended up attacking her while she was putting the final touches on her workshop. We made it through unscathed, thanks to our materials. In better news, she also came up with a new use for her Zonite devices while exploring the nearby ruins. Constructs exhibiting strange behavior have laid siege to the outpost Minoru created for her expeditions into the depths. Hearing this, Zelda moves to intercept the invaders and keep the location safe. So we've got restricted allies.
Arms to
Presumably
make
that
ready.
means we have to use Zelda, and we can only use... Nope, we could use Rauru if we want. Minoru's a higher level, so
By
we'll
my
use-
duty as king, I will see us prevail.
I'll try to make myself useful.
And maybe we unlock new, unique skills for characters too. That'd be pretty cool.
To battle!
Beneath Hyrule lies a sprawling subterranean world cloaked in darkness. It boasts its own unique ecology, unlike anything seen on the surface. We must defend this outpost, not only for Maria, but for the Beasters as well.
Let's try this. Prepare yourself.
Easy. A choo-choo up here. Look at him.
Let's try this. Ready? Prepare yourself.
This is recommended level 3, we are level 10, so it makes sense that we are destroying. Let's have our room go play do that.
Prepare yourself.
And then we'll swap.
This one.
Interesting.
Now then.
Seems that's all of them. Thank goodness we were here to keep the outpost safe. Nice. Okay. Learning that the dangerous primordial creatures have appeared near the expedition outpost in the depths. Gonna heads off to Public
Let
Rock.
us prepare for the struggles to come.
So it's higher than Raru, so we'll send him out.
Seems I am needed.
I'm right here
Rauru.
with you, Rauru.
To battle.
If left to their own devices, the creatures in the area are liable to damage our expedition out. We must see to it that doesn't happen. That's pretty good. Again, we stand and charge and forward move. Wings shield surf move in
It's over.
Age of Calamity. There we go.
Too close. Take this.
With my aid.
Down with you.
It's over. Take this.
I have you.
It's over. Take this.
No prompt to hop on.
I have you. Now be gone.
Boom.
Challenge overcome. It's over. I have you. It's over. I have you.
Oh dear.
Take this.
Cool to have a unique attack on the back.
I have you. Not yet.
Take off!
Must take aim. Too close. Not done. It's over. Take this. The end has come.
Cool. Now we run over to Royal. Use our sync attack.
Gladly, Minoru.
It's over.
Got him. Excellent. Now I continue my research on peace. Okay, so let's go do the next story mission, and then we'll probably call it a stream. Ugh. And we got some carrots. 10 out of 10.
Seems
With
like
extra
room
string in
yet
his
to
step,
grow.
King Rara was able to thank the soldiers all across the continent, and the journey clearly inspired him as he began training harder than ever upon his return. Again, always happy to have an expanded combo list. In hot water, Lord Agriston and the Gorons invited His Majesty to visit one of the many hot springs dotting Death Mountain. I worry the king may not be able to handle the overwhelming heat. Find some things to help cool him down so he doesn't end up fainting.
Seems I've room
On his
yet
return,
to
His
grow.
Majesty told me that he and the Gorons challenged each other to see who could stay in the hot springs the longest. If they should be thankful he managed to make it back from Death Mountain safe. Good stuff.
Between cultivating her newfound powers, assisting the royal court in a variety of manners, and delving deeper into construct technology, Zelda found herself leading a busy, yet ultimately fulfilling, existence in ancient Hyrule. One day, however, while training to manipulate time in Hyrule Field, Zelda and Sonia received an urgent report. A swarm of rampaging Molduga, giant creatures hailing from the Gerudo Desert, was heading straight for Hyrule Castle.
Hey, we remember that cutscene. After the evil influence in an area has been purged, it is sealed away by erecting a shrine imbued with purifying power.
They've still not arrived?
No.
Hyrule Castle? Precisely. And as we distract them with a Molduga swarm, your army will close in and strike from the north.
But why? What of those who desire peace?
Impudent little.
You would disobey my orders, Ardy.
Matthew Mercer.
I'll do no such thing.
Molduga are approaching our position!
It's more than we thought! It's a swarm!
What? There it is. Look, the signal from Chief Ganondorf.
As Gerudo warriors, our chief's command is absolute. To the castle!
Yes!
For story reasons, you can't use that beam regularly.
A band of Gerudo, striking from the north.
I see. So this was their plan.
We march for battle!
I'm coming with you.
Promise you will be careful.
Advance! Don't stop until we reach their walls. So the Molduga attack is a mere diversion, right? Stay calm, everyone. And focus on rescuing as many soldiers as we possibly can. Nice. Okay. So we've got soldiers struggling, but that's past this first area, so gotta go through all these. Our guards seem to be in rather dire trouble. We must rescue them at once. The vanguard is mine. With me, everyone.
Huh?
Wait, what is the King of Hyrule doing here? Wasn't Molduga meant to hold him off? I'll strike him down myself if I must. We would certainly like to see you try. Nice. to keep using this flat bow attack. It just keeps kind of happening when I try to put it on that bow. Nice. I've no hope of winning this fight. I must return to Artie at once. We'll send Zelda up there, but it looks like there's stuff over here. Whether it's just trees or something else. Hold a moment, Rauru. I should tend to our wounded before we advance any further. Set up a camp, nice. You can set up a camp at specific locations in the battlefield. Entering camp restores the health of your currently controlled characters and replenishes your special rations and batteries based on the difficulty setting. The castle is far better equipped to address such problems, but this will have to suffice. Still, we should do what we can to improve the encampment for the battle ahead.
I hope this goes well.
Camps have 3 parameters: combat, support, and special. Supply a camp with specific materials to boost each of these parameters and activate various effects. That's really cool, because, you know, there are a lot of things, a lot of items from the first game that you just couldn't use. Excuse me. So I definitely want the XP boost, and I think some special attack charge rate's probably good, but I mean, movement speed too, huh? Yeah, we'll do that. That should be adequate for now. Come, we've no time to linger here.
Ready for whatever's next.
Delightful.
Rauru.
Of course.
So we'll make sure that Zelda is heading over to that Hylian captain. And Minoru, you can go to here. They might just be trees on the map, but please, it was nothing. You can hold your gratitude until after the day is won. I'm always curious, because though they have these side paths, there's often some reason for it. Artie, the King of Hyrule is headed our way, and brings with him a sizable detachment. Well, that's more than we could have asked for. Overwhelm the king and his forces. Especially because there are Koroks in this game, you know. Just taking a quick loop. Minoru, you can go here. And Zelda, you can go over to where the actual threat seems to be. We have no choice but to fight off this attack on our lands. Once the battle is won, we can tend to the wounds of friends and foe alike. Yes, your majesty. Okay, let's swap down to Minoru. As Zelda, not Minoru. Sonia's here.
I'm with you, Zelda.
You won't set a single foot in Hyrule Castle. I'll see to that personally. The enemies are gaining composure. It won't be so easy to stop them now. Easier, let's see. Zelda, you can go down here now. Easier or not, a real warrior knows no weakness. We stand and fight to the very end.
Not done.
Coming after me, are they? The commanders of Quick. We'll have time to be impressed later. For now, we have to stop the enemy reinforcements.
The end has come.
I like how there are a lot of different varieties of boot point smash, because one of the most frustrating things was how long the boot point attacks were in the first game and how repetitive they got.
I have you. It's over. The show of might. Take this.
So let's have Minoru right here. We'll take Zelda and make sure this Hylian captain is high.
Let's
Okay. So swap to Raru, send Zelda up there, I guess.
Very well.
And then we go to Minoru. Send Raru up here.
Zelda!
Go down the middle.
It's over. Take this.
It is kind of cool. I had not considered putting spike balls on wheels before. That seems like a fun way to take care of a bunch of enemies in a row.
I have you.
Cool. We've secured the area. Now let's find the enemy commander and see what she's truly after.
I have you. The shell of might. Take this.
Cool. And send Zelda actually up to the outpost.
Zelda,
Raru. Pardon? Isn't she the real leader who once sought peace? If so, I have to wonder how she came to lead a raiding party against us. Nice, 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 nice. Now we're back to Zelda. Good stuff, good stuff. Just gonna take these people out real quick. You've grown to wield that power with great skill, Zelda. I will, Your Majesty, and I have you and King Raru to thank for teaching me everything I know. I wonder if they're not making Sonya a playable character because of the story reasons why Sonya might not be a playable character. Now, release the Molduga.
What?
Another Molduga? We'll have to fight it normally, as well. I can't risk using my power in such close quarters. Ah, there's the excuse. Nice. This one is fiercer than the others that attack the castle. I suspect it won't fall so easily. Well, you say that, but I am horribly...
a wise plan.
smash.
Prepare yourself!
Okay, cool.
Very well.
To think even a Molduga can stop it. If I don't act now, we'll only suffer further casualties. Hopefully we get to see those who can still fight. Join me. I shall put an end to this king myself. Hopefully we get to see a Sonya and Raru sync attack.
Are you ready?
Just say the word.
I'll press X for people. Fun. Cute.
Now then.
Zelda. You've become quite skilled at this, haven't you?
It's over. Down with you. My vision's blurred. Take this. Now be gone.
Done.
Yes.
New orders from the chief, Lady Artie. We are to cease the assault and withdraw at once. What? And I suppose we're finished here. It's a relief we managed to drive them off, but I can't help but wonder what they're planning. Good stuff.
This is madness. Why would you?
Circumstances have changed.
Apologies, but this is where your story ends.
Ganondorf. I should have known he would betray us.
You see that, bud? Bad news. Those are shades. They're spirits, sorta. Ancient globs of evil that show up and attack people whenever the land's not doing so hot. And I guess those two are the ones controlling them? That's nothing we want a part of, I can tell you that. You ask me, we're better off just sitting back and letting this... Bud, where you going? I'm supposed to be putting down roots, not sticking my nose in someone else's fight!
Definitely not Link.
Can you please listen to me? I'm begging you here.
Calamo. What a cute little pouch.
All right, fine. You win. Just don't say I didn't warn ya. Wait up already!
Those shades are bad news, bud. Don't go anywhere near them, I'm begging ya. Controlling question mark, question mark, question mark. When equipped with a one-handed weapon, it carries a shield of Zonai energy in its left hand. Its unique skill Power Surge will negate enemy energy gauge consumption for a short period of time. Yep, definitely not just Link with a shield surge attack. Yeesh, I've never seen so many shades of them. You're doing great, bud. Stronger than anything and fast, too. Wait, what's this over here? A rocket? So a device that lets you move at high speeds, crashing through any enemies in your path until your energy gauge is fully depleted. And a battery. These sonar devices let you move at high speeds, crashing through any enemies in your path until your energy gauge is fully depleted. We just read that. On the special actions, you can assign certain actions to ZR. Hey, what you got there? Looks like some kind of weapon. Nice. Let's just head to the position. Look, bud, it's those Gerudo from earlier, but which one of them are the bad guys here? Probably the ones controlling the shades, huh? Looks like you're raring to take them down too. Oh, we missed. I just picked randomly, but it worked out. I'm just a regular old wandering Korok, and this here is my buddy. Pretty sure he's called the Construct. Grr, these fools were not part of the plan. Oh, wrong. That's okay. No matter, we'll get rid of them too if we must. Yeesh, I'm not liking the look of this, but hey, my butt'll make it through, no problem. I don't have a charge attack in a round. Nice. How can I lose to this infernal thing? I have no choice but to retreat. Those ladies sure were tough, but they never stood a chance against us. Good going, bud. They've withdrawn at last, yet they leave many wounded in their wake.
Why did you save us?
I've been wondering the same thing myself. But my bud here's got a mind of his own. Couldn't stop him if I tried. And trust me, I did.
Even so, I thank you. As long as I draw breath, I can still claim my retribution.
You want revenge, huh? Don't you think a little reward for your daring savior should come first? And since we went through the trouble of saving your lives, it's gotta be something special. Something like this! Even the fiercest winds don't feel like nothing at all with this bad boy. What do you say?
Yes, if you'd like it. But what will you use it for?
Isn't it obvious? This thing's gonna keep me standing once
Nice.
I finally take root. Here's the deal. When a Korok like me leaves home, we've gotta find a spot to settle down so we can grow big and tall. Start our own forest, you know? And once I find my spot, my new treasure here will keep me in place. Make sure I've got the strongest branches this side of Hyrule. That's the whole reason I'm on this journey. You got that?
Fun.
Right. Well, I wasn't really looking to settle down somewhere like this anyway. Come on, bud. We're out of here.
Wow, that's so cool.
Catch you later!
Jeez.
Let us go. That villain dishonors our name, and he shall perish by my hand.
Ooh, why is that so dark? Oh.
Your report?
We dispatched most of her guards, my lord. But we were obstructed by some manner of automaton.
She and a small band of companions have regrettably escaped your judgment.
Forgive us, Lord Ganondorf.
An automaton.
Yeah, I'll have to fiddle with color correction sometime later.
My lord?
I finally have Rauru in the palm of my hand. Especially now that we've taken care of the traitors plaguing his kingdom, yes? No more delays. Hyrule Castle awaits.
At once.
It's time
I don't
to
know
see
why
these
that looks so
secret
bad.
stones for myself.
Well, I will do some investigating.
A short time after the attack on Hyrule Castle, Rauru received an unexpected visitor. Ganondorf, chief of the Gerudo people, and the lone male amongst them. Claiming to have dealt with the renegade Gerudo faction that struck at Hyrule Castle, Ganondorf then pledged to serve the kingdom as a show of good faith. But Zelda could sense the cruel ambition behind Ganondorf's words, behind even his very name. While Rauru shared in this concern, he deemed it best to accept the Gerudo's fealty, in hopes of more closely watching over their chieftain's actions.
And we all know how well that ended up. If we just shut off the filter, it's still really washed out, huh?
You seem distressed.
King Rauru says there's little for us to be worried about, but... that man's name bears dark memories. In my era,
Zelda. Time can be a dangerous entity, even for those who control it like us. The future must remain unknown, right?
Yes.
The Molduga attack was unquestionably that man's doing. Given an opening, he will bare his fangs and bring about even worse. Until Hyrule itself is no more. But you know, he doesn't represent all of the Gerudo. Rather than war, some still seek a path of mutual prosperity. We can't abandon those voices. Rauru founded this kingdom for all of its people. I'm certain he feels the same way.
Yes, I agree completely.
In times to come, My husband will be faced with countless difficult decisions like this. He will certainly lament choices he failed to make, and grow to regret others he carried through. He's more sensitive than he looks.
Strangely enough, that sounds familiar.
Zelda, if he's ever struggling, I hope that you can help show him the way forward.
Me? I couldn't possibly.
If such advice were to come from you, he might actually decide to heed it.
I'll try, Queen Sonia.
Good stuff. Okay, that's where we're going to call the stream. So, hopefully that was a good taste of what the game is like. If you liked the first one, this is definitely like the first one, but better. More fleshed out so far. I say the first one, like, if you're one of those true OGs who played the original Hyrule Warriors, then power on you, that was a great game. But yeah, big fan so far. Going to be happy to keep playing it more. I might stream it again sometime in the future, but I'm going to go back to Tears of the Kingdom on next Thursday. For other future streams, Monday, it'll be another Luigi's Mansion stream, assuming everything continues to function. We didn't have any drop frames today, so I'm hoping that the updates that I did will continue to serve well. And then next Friday, we might be at the end of Blueprints, or at least one big hurdle of Blueprints. So fingers crossed that everything works out there. I love the game and I'm happy to play it, but I would love to be able to move on to a new game soon. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you liked, please feel free to like the video. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to the channel. I always like watching numbers go up. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, that things are good for you, and that the holidays coming up are a time of good, enjoying fun rather than stress. So thank you again, and as always, bye-bye!